What if I told you the career you choose doesn't define your worth? A bold statement to start with, isn't it? But it's time to question the ingrained beliefs that have shaped our choices for so long. In India, societal norms and expectations play a significant role in determining a student's career path. From a young age, children are subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, nudged towards the traditional fields of engineering and medicine. Why, you ask? Well, there's a myriad of reasons, but let's focus on the most influential one: societal pressure. Societal pressure is like an invisible hand guiding, or rather pushing us towards certain paths. It's the whispers in the community, it's the comparison with the neighbor's child who just got into a top engineering college, and it's the distant relative questioning your choice of studying arts. In this societal framework, parents often become the carriers of these expectations. They are influenced by the collective mindset that venerates the fields of engineering and medicine. In their minds, these careers are synonymous with prestige, respect, and financial stability. But let's take a moment to think about this. Are these the only careers that offer these benefits? Is a child's worth truly determined by their profession? More importantly, is it fair to place the burden of such expectations on young shoulders? It's time to question these societal norms that have been passed down generations. It's time to break free from the chains of conformity and acknowledge that there are multiple paths to success. Indeed, societal norms play a significant role in career choices, but should they? It's time we shift our focus from what society expects to what our children aspire. Let's start valuing individuality over conformity, passion over pressure, and happiness over societal approval. After all, isn't the ultimate goal to lead a fulfilling and happy life? And isn't it true that fulfillment comes from following one's passion rather than fitting into a predefined societal mold? So let's begin this journey of unlearning and relearning, of questioning and understanding, and of breaking free from societal expectations to pave the way for a future that truly values individual choices and passions. Culture, a beautiful tapestry of traditions, beliefs, and norms, but can it dictate your career path? In India, the answer is often a resounding yes. The country's rich culture places an enormous emphasis on certain professions, particularly those in the science, technology, engineering and medicine, or STEM fields. These careers are often seen as the gold standard, a mark of prestige and family honor. The cultural narrative is compelling. It paints a picture of success, respect, and societal standing that is hard to resist. The allure of prestige associated with these professions is strong, leading many parents to nudge their children down these well-trodden paths. But here's a question to ponder. Should our cultural norms dictate the career choices we make? While our culture is a significant part of who we are, it's important to remember that it's just one part of the equation. Undeniably, our culture influences our decisions, but is it time to reevaluate these traditional career paths? Does a degree guarantee a stable future? It's a question that has been pondered over for generations, and the answer seems to be increasingly complex. For many Indian parents, engineering and medicine have long been viewed as the epitome of career stability and prosperity. But why is this so? One reason lies in the promise of these fields. Graduates of engineering and medicine are often seen as having a surefire path to a well-paying job. This perception is rooted in a time when these professions were in high demand, and a degree in these fields almost assured a comfortable lifestyle. But let's take a step back and look at the landscape today. The job market is changing at an unprecedented pace. Automation, artificial intelligence, and other technological advancements are reshaping the nature of work. In this evolving scenario, the demand for traditional roles in engineering and medicine is not as high as it once was. Moreover, the saturation of these fields has led to intense competition. Today, a degree in engineering or medicine does not necessarily equate to a high-paying job, let alone job security. In fact, many graduates find themselves grappling with unemployment or underemployment, a reality that starkly contrasts with the perceived promise of these professions. This is not to say that these fields have lost their value. They remain vital to our society and economy. However, the notion that they are the only routes to economic stability is increasingly being challenged. Today's job market values skills over degrees, creativity over rote learning, and adaptability over rigidity. So, as we navigate through this rapidly changing world, it's important for us to reevaluate our perceptions. Are we prepared to adapt to these changes? Are we willing to broaden our horizons and consider alternative career paths? A degree might open doors, but the landscape of work is changing rapidly. Are we ready to adapt? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves as we strive to prepare our children for a future that is yet to be written. How many careers can you name beyond engineering and medicine? This question might leave some of us scratching our heads. Why? Because we are often unaware of the vast array of career options that exist outside of these traditional fields. In India, this lack of awareness might lead parents to push their children towards becoming engineers or doctors. The familiar is often safer after all, but by doing so, we might be inadvertently limiting our children's potential. We might be missing out on identifying their unique talents and interests that could lead them to excel in other professions. Whether it's the arts, social sciences, entrepreneurship, or any other field, it's important to explore and understand the breadth and depth of career paths available today. It's about removing the blinkers and seeing the world of work in its entirety. Awareness is the key to informed decision-making. It's time to broaden our horizons. Is success guaranteed in any field? Let's take a moment to ponder this question. It's easy to believe that certain professions, such as engineering and medicine, are the golden keys to a prosperous future. After all, these fields have long been viewed as the pillars of success in India. But here's the reality check we all need. We live in an era where competition is at its peak. The number of students pursuing engineering and medicine has skyrocketed in the past few decades. Every year, millions of students vie for a limited number of seats in esteemed institutions. And this high competition doesn't stop at college admissions. The job market is equally, if not more, competitive. In the realm of engineering, for instance, only a fraction of graduates land jobs in their desired companies. The rest often find themselves in roles that are far removed from their field of study, sometimes even underemployed. On the other hand, medical students face a long and grueling journey marked by intense studies, strenuous internships, and demanding residency programs. And even then, a successful and fulfilling career in medicine isn't a given. What we're trying to say is that success isn't guaranteed in any field, let alone in engineering or medicine. The road to success is often bumpy, filled with obstacles and uncertainties. It's not just about obtaining a degree, it's about perseverance, continuous learning, and adaptability. Moreover, success is a subjective term. For some, it might mean financial prosperity, while for others, it could mean making a difference in people's lives or achieving work-life balance. Therefore, it's essential to define what success means to you and strive for that, rather than chasing after societal definitions of success. In the face of fierce competition, it's crucial to remember that every field has its challenges. Understanding this reality allows us to make informed decisions about our career paths and prepares us for the journey ahead. Success isn't a destination, but a journey, and every journey has its highs and lows. So buckle up and enjoy the ride. And what fuels success, passion, or pressure? In today's world, we often find ourselves standing at a crossroads asking this question. For many years, the scales seem to have tipped in favor of pressure, especially when it comes to career choices. But as times change, so should our perspectives. Let's take a moment to reflect on what pressure truly means. Is it the societal expectations we've discussed earlier, or the economic stability that is often associated with traditional professions? Perhaps it's the limited awareness about various career options, or the fear of facing reality's harsh truths. Regardless, the common thread that binds these factors is the external force that drives decision-making. Now let's consider passion. Unlike pressure, passion is internal. It's that fire within us that ignites our curiosity and fuels our motivation. Passion is the driving force behind innovation, creativity, and ultimately genuine success. But how can we cultivate this passion? The answer lies in supporting our children in pursuing what they love. It's about recognizing their strengths, their interests, their dreams, and encouraging them to chase after these dreams, no matter how unconventional they might seem. This doesn't mean we should completely disregard the importance of stability or societal norms. Instead, it's about striking a balance between fulfilling societal expectations and nurturing individual passions. It's about acknowledging that success isn't confined to a particular field or profession. Success is subjective. It could mean becoming a renowned engineer or a celebrated doctor. But it could also mean being an accomplished artist, a successful entrepreneur, or a respected social worker. The possibilities are endless, and they are all equally valid. So let's shift our focus from pressuring our children into specific fields to fostering an environment that allows them to explore, to learn, and to grow. Let's encourage them to carve their unique paths, fueled by their passions. At the end of the day, passion trumps pressure. Let's foster an environment where our children can follow their dreams,